All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. Today, it's about the news updates that Upland has brought to us. You will all see it once you sign in. But if you don't want to read it, I will go into a little bit more detail about what is happening in Upland. So, where I would like to start is with selling of your NFTs. So all of the NFTs that you've purchased, all of the I think block explorers as well, will be able you will you will be able to sell those. You want to know how? Well, first and foremost, you have to be signed up to, I think it's called Tilia. You have to be first verified and signed up to that in order for you to be able to sell your NFTs. Once you're already signed up and enabled under the Tilia, you'll be able to sell your NFTs for UPX or USD. Okay? And also, Upland has raised the cap for NFTs to USD from $10,000 to $100,000. So they're making it. This is what I kind of speculated. Sorry, I'm gonna go off track, but come right back. Um, with now that they've raised the cap from 10,000 to 100,000, this simply means that there's gonna be other NFTs from other blockchains that are possibly going to be merging with Upland. Okay, so if you watch my last video where I talked about the legits and what's happening, did the NFLPA left or what's going on? But there seemed to going to be a collaboration, I believe, based on them raising the cap from 10,000 to 100,000. Because as far as I know, and I'm not well versed in everything upland in the sense in every detail that happens on a daily. It's so much. If you go into Discord, it's a lot. But based on them raising the cap, it means that there's going to be NFT projects that are able to come into this game that are valued up to 100,000. So that could be a vast majority of a lot of the projects that are out there that are going to be able to be brought into Upland. And possibly, guys, the properties that we've all accumulated can be turned into a meta venture. One, as just maybe as a store, or two, turn into a meta venture as maybe as a museum where possibly you could sell the art that you display in your museum. So the cap raising brings up those possibilities. And let's go back to what I was talking about before, right? So with you now being able to sell your NFTs, you'll be doing it as a sub merchant. So which means that someone who owns a shop, if you don't want to go through the whole process, but you still have to be verified and connected to Tilia. I think that's what that cash out part of it or transaction part of it with USD to get USD. You will be able to speak with one of the shop owners in the metaverse, tell them the price that you would like to sell your item for. They'll tell you the fee, and their fee will be between a 2 and 10%. Um, and then obviously, Upland's going to make their 5% fee on your transaction, and then 5%. So 5% fee on the seller, 5% fee on the buyer. On top of that will be the merchant's meta ventures fee. Okay. So if you have a shop, you will be charging a fee between 2 and 10%. If you're selling under the submerge new idea with meta ventures, you'll be paying between a 2 and 10% fee, as well as the 5% seller fee from Upland and the 5% buyer fee. So these are the new things that Upland has brought in. And like I said, I believe based on Upland raising that cap from 10,000 to 100,000, we will be having a merger or not a merger, a collaboration very soon. It possibly will be NFLPA. I think the first collaboration, which they're already collaborated with, is the NFLPA. Okay, so NFLPA, like I showed you guys, signed with Flow. So and it's called NFL All Day. So Flow, which is something I'm doing a little bit of research into, um, they will be doing. Hey, what's up, Upland for life? What's going on? Hey, man, you see the new news with Upland and what's going on? They've raised the caps for for NFTs, meaning that before you're only able to buy an NFT or do any form of transaction up to 10,000 US dollars. Upland just raised it to 100,000, which in where I believe that there will be a possibility of others bringing their NFTs into Upland and possibly putting it into meta ventures into somebody who owns a shop and selling it to us uplanders. And I think there's a huge possibility for that. I don't know if you saw my not the one I did yesterday. I think it was the one before where I talked about the NFLPA and Flow reaching an agreement where just like NBA Top Shots, the NFLPA will be selling the highlights of football plays throughout the regular season, and Flow will be in charge of that. So they'll just like NBA Top Shots, where it's clips of like a dunk or an amazing 3 pointer or pass or whatever it is. That that will be now possibly be implemented into Upland, where us, the Uplanders, will be able to purchase those moments and possibly resell some of these moments if you have any of those other NFTs outside of Upland, which is something like I said, I'm doing a little bit of research on and something I was considering getting involved in. But it seems that Upland is possibly, don't quote me on this, but possibly going to be doing something like that in the near future. That makes absolute sense to me, and it's what I can see happening. And that's something I predicted in my last episode, if not the one before that, about Upland possibly merging or collaborating with someone because of what the NFLPA did. And I think altogether, it's a pretty good idea for Upland, and it's a win-win for the metaverse overall and in general. Okay, so win-win. You can't lose with that because it makes sense for bringing utility to the structures that we are all building in this game. They will have some use. They will have either a use of a shop or maybe just somewhere to display your NFTs, whether you purchase these NFTs here in Upland or outside of the game. You'll be able to bring them into the game, and that makes absolute sense. So Upland is on a great path right now of bringing the metaverse, NFT, and the whole blockchain thing all together into their game. And this is awesome for us who are the early adopters in this, because we're the ones who are going to benefit the most, because we're the ones who are all buying all the properties. We're the ones buying and building structures. We're the ones that are in every city release and taking part and participating. So there's a lot coming down the pipeline when it comes to Upland and this game that we're playing. So it's very exciting to see what's going on and what's coming up. And also another piece of news that dropped, if you guys signed in today on your Upland, signed in today to Upland, is that Upland is going to be releasing, so, and this is great because there is some properties in certain cities that haven't been released. They've been blocked and not available. So in Chicago, Upland has some hidden gems that they will be releasing on, I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday is what day? Tomorrow is it? So Wednesday the 19th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, they will be allowing us to mint those unminted properties in Cleveland. Sorry, not Cleveland, in Chicago. So if you want to get in, but you got to think about this. Like us guys who may not have, I don't have, but who don't generate a lot of monthly income, this can kind of take away from you going to Las Vegas. So be aware of that. It may take away some upex from you and make you have to put in even more money into the game. So there's that. Like I don't have any properties in Chicago, so I haven't really seen any hidden gems or places that needs to be what's it called? That can be minted. But here in Cleveland, there's quite a few properties that are unavailable and need to be minted. Queens as well have a few properties that are unavailable and possibly will be minted. So these things will be coming in the future based on what's happening in Chicago. So, yeah, a lot of things are happening right now in Upland today. Everything just dropped, and it's all great for us guys. And this is what it's like to be an early adopter into a game that is now leading the metaverse in every way possible. They're about to integrate you buying and selling NFTs in the game. There's a huge possibility of a collaboration of bringing all these NFTs, and I'm saying women of the world. What's that one? I think it's not boring llama, but it's something laid back llama, ape. Who knows? It could be all of the NFTs that were popular in the last little bit, crypto kitties, all these different NFTs that you can buy and sell. You'll be able to buy them from wherever you buy them from and possibly integrate them into Upland, which I think is awesome because some people, unlike myself, I don't own a museum, but I have a great idea. And that idea is to take all the NFTs that I've purchased, build a structure on a museum property in Upland and display every single one of those NFTs. Since it's going in that direction, that is something that I always hoped that I can do, but now it's even more possible. So it's something now I have to go out there and do what I said I was going to do with Top Shots and buy those moments. And I will have them in one of my structures in Upland. And this is just awesome, guys. This is great. That just popped in my head, like I said the other 2 episodes ago, about a possible collaboration. And this move that Upland announced today is making it possible. This is great news for us, the early adopters. Okay, guys. So just keep loading up on Spark because now it's Spark Week. Spark Week begin today, and it's going straight until next Monday. Registration, I think, starts on Wednesday. And if anyone's upgrading from an uplander, sorry, from a visitor to an uplander, from an uplander to a pro, from a pro to a director, and so on and so forth, this is your best opportunity to maximize the gains that you're able to get when it comes to Spark. This is when they give out the most Spark. So if you miss it, like I always do, because my upgrade is never around Spark Week. But if you're able to do it this time, don't hesitate. You have between today and next Monday to do so. That whole week you have to do that upgrade. So if you do miss it though, don't worry. Whenever you do get that next level up, just save it. You don't have to upgrade right away. It's just there. It's just an option. It's just a button you have to click. But until then, you wait until Spark Week. So Spark registration starts on Wednesday. There isn't a lot of Spark, like a full Spark. Let me jump on this right here so you guys can know exactly how many Spark is available for Spark Week. Okay, so let's start from the cheapest to the most expensive Spark. So 0.05 Spark, which is $30, up from $29. There's 3,000 of those, okay? Those will always be available when I come home from work because I'm going to miss every other one other than, sorry, other than that one, okay? The next one up is 0.10 Spark, $55, and there's 1,500 of those. Okay, the next level up is 2.25 Spark, which is $130, and there's only 450 of those. Okay, and then there's half a Spark, $240, right? And only going to be 225. I wish it was more like 300 or 350. That would help me out so much, hopefully, but it's not going to. And the one guarantee that I'm not gonna get is a full Spark, $460, and there's only 100 of them. So, guys, don't forget to register. Don't forget to take part. Don't forget to load up and Spark. Cars are coming into the game. If there's a possibility one of you guys may be able to win that first produced M Motors car, you're going to need Spark to show everybody that you won. So it's something that is essential now. Also, with my speculative guess of Upland collaborating with possibly, I'm gonna say Flow, okay, Flow blockchain. There's possibly will collaborate with Flow. Why I say Flow? Because the NFLPA signed an agreement with Flow. Okay, so that's why I say Flow blockchain. So Flow blockchain will possibly be collabing with Upland and integrating NFTs from Flow into Upland. Okay, this is awesome. I think that's coming. So you will need Spark to build your structures. You will need Spark possibly for the ornaments, especially if they have stuff on top that you can display so people can come and visit your property and possibly buy some NFTs from you, which is awesome altogether. And I'm not sure if I said it earlier, NFTs will be able to be purchased in UPX or USD. So you have a choice. They make it quite flexible and it's great, man. It's great. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So yeah, that's it. Really, that's what's happening right now in Upland. It's great to see, and this is huge. This raising of the cap in Upland, and if you guys have the time, go check it out. Go see what it's all about. It's all under the community tab, events, news and events. You'll be able to see it. They just came. These things just dropped probably in the last 3 4 hours. These three different things. Let me tell you what they are called. It's this one just dropped. Chicago hidden gems in Upland. That is awesome. Like if you have properties in Chicago, you have an idea of where properties aren't minted, properties aren't available, and those are coming to you where you're able to purchase them and uh yeah, and get involved and participate. And you have a chance of course winning point zero point 0.03 Spark and 10,000 UPX, which isn't much because I'm sure the properties that you're minting will be more. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But I'm not sure if I will participate in this one. Oh, they actually have a list of all the hidden gems. Oh man, there's a ton. Okay, all right. So I just found some information that will help whoever. And actually, the price of these properties are not bad. Are not bad. Hey man, I don't know if you have any properties Upland for Life in Chicago, But there's a list right now. You know what? Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna share that list. Just 1 sec. 1 second. Where did it go? There we go. All right, so give me 1 sec. I will stop sharing and I will share that one with all of you guys. Here we go. So here's the list. So this is the list right here. And as you can see, the prices aren't bad. They're not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Let's go A to Z. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So that's the most expensive. Let's go A to Z. Okay, really? Okay. All right. Well, there's some property here that are like one UP2. Like I wouldn't buy any of those. Right? But they're super cheap. Super cheap. Right? Oh, some are standard. Okay, so all the information is here, guys. Just take your time, go on the website, they make it available, but I'm just looking at it. So I'm showing you from the cheapest all the way up. Right? And the prices aren't bad. And there's a lot of properties in Chicago that are locked. I can see why they're going to Chicago because there's a ton of properties. But you guys can check it out yourselves. It's available. So yeah. Okay, you got none, but here's an opportunity. I don't know if you've been collecting UPX like myself, but I've been collecting UPX. I may go just so I can say I have a couple properties in Chicago, but the prices aren't bad. Like if it doesn't matter the property size, the UP2s, then you can go and spend under 1,000 UPIX. Like you can spend 179 UPIX. If I'm seeing this right, like initial price, that's the price it's going for. Wow, that is dirt cheap. Okay, it's not a collection, but you can always go by a collection if you want. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at the prices. Exclusive. Okay, so here's some exclusive collections that you can go buy three of them and get the top boost. The UP2 sizes aren't the greatest, but you're gonna have some more badges on your block explorer if you go on out and purchase some of these properties that were locked and no access to. But this is great. Like the prices are amazing. For us guys, like I would take part. Yeah, it's super cheap. Wow, this is beautiful. This is super cheap. I wasn't expecting this. You can get exclusives in Chicago for under 20 UPX. Wow. I'm going to check this out. I think I may take part in this now. I'm not going to be lucky enough, but if I'm lucky enough, I could buy two of these cheap ones down here and boom, I get some exclusives. That's awesome. And there's a ton of exclusives. Oh, street neighborhood collection, street collection, limited. Okay, so those are double collections. Those ones are double collections too. But as you see, the prices rise pretty fast. The price rises pretty fast. Like let's see what Abdullah is gonna buy. All right, here we go. This is what he's gonna buy right here. 3 point something mil, okay? And then in Chinatown. Oh, wow. There's a lot here, guys. There's a ton. Look how small this bar is. It's like almost like another city. Don't tell me there's this many. How is that possible? Rare. Ooh, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what is rare from what isn't. Exclusive, limited. There's a ton here. I'm not even gonna be able to. Okay, so here is all the rare properties and the prices. Ooh, I don't know. The prices are kind of high, but they're rare and exclusive, all in one. So yeah, there's a lot to get here. Yeah, yeah, definitely. These things are gonna sell off fast. But there's 25,000 of them. Let me look at this again. Let me look at the crazy number that I see here. All right, all everything. So in total, yeah, there's like 27,000 properties. But I know the ones that are yeah, so 27,509 of these properties will be released. That's almost like another city opening right there. Yeah, so a lot's happening right now. A lot of ways to get your money, get your UPX to spend. Um, whew, let me remove my guy because I'm blocking. Let's do this. There we go. And this. Yeah, so that's that really. All right, wow. I wasn't expecting to go this long, but it's good. I'm happy I did, and welcome back, Upland for Life. I was worried there, like I was like, where is this guy? I haven't seen him in like 2 or 3 episodes, but it's all good, man. I know you have a life and you're busy and things are happening for you and you got things planned. So I know whenever you're not on, I know you got stuff to do. But anyways, thanks for coming on again. As always, I appreciate you supporting. Um, I don't know if for everybody else, if you like my content, please like, subscribe, share, and if anything I missed or anything you want me to talk about, just leave a comment down below. All right. Thank you all once again for another episode, and thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Upland for life. See you tomorrow, bro. Peace. Oh, hold on, hold on. I've been good, been working in a different city a couple of days and oh okay, yeah man, that's good, man. I see. Okay, so you move all over. That's pretty cool. That's good, man. But yeah, that's all I wanted to drop today. Hopefully even more news, and hopefully the collaboration is announced maybe during the Vegas week because they say it's going to be big. But like I said, watch that NFLPA. They made an agreement, and I thought watch my previous video, okay? Watch the one where it talks about NFL legits, what is happening with it. That's where I talked about if they're leaving or there's going to be a collaboration. But I guess I was right, possibly. We'll see. All right, guys. See you again. See you tomorrow.